Yo, 3 minutes is way too long. I'm not waiting that long. After that, let's just go. Next time I'll do like 2 minutes or a minute and a half or so. I don't know. 3 minutes is too long though. Alright, so last stream. Whoa! I forgot where I stopped. Alright, so we found out Ibuki and Hiyoko are both dead. Hiyoko is over there on the pillar. She seems to have been, her throat has been slit. Ibuki was found hanging from the step ladder and using this noose here. And so we just started the investigation basically. So let's see if we can finish this up at least tonight. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Candle's been added to the truth bullet section. What does it all mean? The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Huh? Isn't that a bloodstain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Stepladder has been added to the truth bullets. Why would Hyoko's blood be on that stepladder? There's a black curtain hanging on the far side, at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge to the other stage to the other. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section at the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why do they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. That's true. Music venue curtain has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Alright, what else have we got here? AC control panel. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. I should cool things off a little. AC temperatures were added to the truth bullets, okay? Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar of the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? How very interesting. But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Wait.
Oi.
Okay, never mind. Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way. I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help? If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Eh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
どうして
Well, it wouldn't be a problem if she were alive, but... Or it would have been a problem if she were alive. But she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
おい
Hey, Akane!
うん
Yo, what's up?
ね
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that?
えなんだよ
Huh? Huh? I don't really understand. But I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
ありがとう
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
さ
This
て
dude. Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
おかしいな
Damn it. She's tied up so tight, I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait. Hold on.
うん
There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is this a key?
きっと
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
でも
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
そうだよね
Because this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Probably. Motel room key has been added, okay? And also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
うーん
It's true. There are several mysteries regarding her body.
ま
Well, just hear me out for a second. Oh, out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
ほら
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? No way. That doesn't make any sense, because we're gonna find the wound either way. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anyone faint. Alright, so... Dang, that's so much to investigate here. Hemp bag. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? This is a Monomi hemp bag from the theater? That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's rope that was tied to the baton line on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died.
うーん
From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
おい
Excuse me, Mikan. Do you have a moment? What's happened?
えっと
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
なるほどね
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. You already knew that. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? What the? Blood under her feet. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Very interesting. Blood on the soles has been added to the treat bullets. Okay.
Hey, Hajime. Can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right?
Yeah. At first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hat bag, though. I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
Yeah.
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first.
It's true. Their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. If someone told her to kill herself, would it be considered suicide? Because she had the despair disease where she would listen to everyone. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Oh, those eyes just little glass balls. Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton line one more time, man. There's no need. Go. Mirage Golden Hawk, Junpei. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark demons of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the bottom baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. What a god. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder! Wow, that is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my four dark demons of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it is too unnatural. What is it? A scrap of thick paper. Okay. Let's talk to Chiaki. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty? See? Take a close look at the floor. If you look closely, that's blood. Very slight blood marks. You're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain? Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here. Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it? If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge on the floor. Okay. And that's it for now here. Let's head out. Yeah. Broken machine. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. The killer destroyed it before they committed the crime. It's true that that's a possibility. Then, what was that thing I saw? Should we talk to everyone? I guess so. If only I'd noticed sooner. Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room. I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. Hey. And so, I went to the patient rooms, and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So, I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then, I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything, Baka. There's no way I doubt you, 'cause we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So, please, spare my life, at least. Okay, I'm not gonna kill you. Calm down. What happened to not doubting me? Mikon's account. Okay. So what are the important parts of her account? Alright. Just that she was in the hospital and stuff, or on-call room, and then she realized Ibuki was missing, or wanted to check up on him. It's happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it. This is a place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now, those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right? We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 dark demons of destruction? Yes. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. What if he's the one who killed him? That wouldn't really make sense since he's not even like remotely at the investigation. I think it'd be really silly.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this.
What?
Look what's in front of the door.
This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
There's something like that is in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue?
Why would this be a clue?
I remember when we came to the music venue. If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know?
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go. Go!
At Hiko's signal, we charge into the door at full force. Bam! The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. So the lock was the drumstick then? It was like holding the two doors together basically?
But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
Huh?
なるほどな。
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle.
Okay, so it was resting on top of them.
If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening?
You think this drumstick was used to lock the door?
The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that.
Then, how was the killer able to get out?
あ
Huh?
The music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they lock the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
つうか。
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
なるほどな。
Yo, is this a locked room mystery? Basically what was described in the first game?
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
そうか。
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
話は聞かせてもらったよ。
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was a kind of cool entrance.
あのね、
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
ほら、
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch. See? Were they glued too? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber. Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger.
うんうん。
Nom 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 nom. That's disgusting. Why are you putting it in your mouth?
うんうん。
Ah, it smells like woodshop chemicals. Workshop chemicals. Workshop. And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean there's a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Pachoo! Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Chucky spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth bullets. Cool. Okay. Let's go talk to Nagito.
ひなたくん。
Hajime, this might be imprudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
ね
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right?
So what?
Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope.
No.
え。
Why?
Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
残念だよ。
I see. That's disappointing.
What else have we got here? Storage room? Is that it? Okay, let's go in the storage room. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is the storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. Well, I'm pretty sure that's definitely part of the investigation. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too?
I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
ね
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime.
You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right?
I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
でも。
This dude.
That's the main reason why. This case is really special.
Huh?
ああ。
But I can't say for certain, though.
What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
ひなたくん。
By the way, Hajime. I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
ね
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
ひどいよ
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
ね
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously, the movie theater.
Where the hemp bag was. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the son interested in the movie theater? Because the hemp bag, dude. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. There's thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper, and this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? So this is from the baton lighting for sure, but what does that mean? What was it used for? I'm not sure. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Okay. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess it's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Okay. So I ain't getting truth bullets from here, but we should keep in mind all these things. There are fewer stickers. Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Okay? How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is ever exposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even in this, if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. An imitation murder? What? Huh? Imitation murder?
あれれ
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
ほら
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. What movie? That movie? Oh! The movie from the movie theater? That we didn't even watch? The assumption is, an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
うーん
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
よろしいでしょうか
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then it's possible that one more person might have been killed?
これも因果率の定めか
It's certainly conceivable, if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. But hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same Blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
あれれ
You mean you've added another rule?
While if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
あの
Is it... If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more kill-ins?
えっと
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
もしかして
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh?
だからさ
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
弱りましたね
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yeah, you're right.
ほら
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
ね
Meaning, 2 killers can exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Alright, fine. That's right. There's only 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier.
よかろう
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
己の
it means the 3rd victim will be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be? You haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously? Seen what?
だからさ
Like I said, that movie.
あらら
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
いいセンスだ
Of course! It's an imitation of that movie!
あのね
Well, based on the murders of this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagato mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where? Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater.
君は
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that.
えっと
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
あの
Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
うーん
Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
確かに
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright, hang on. Okay. Alright, let's head out. And then let's go to... Well, we'll just go to whatever's closer. I think the motel is the closest. Let me check my pet for fun. Oh, so much poop. Alright, It's doing alright now. Motel. Alright, let's go to Hyoko's room, I guess. We don't know where Hyoko's room is, but that's fine. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. That was not meant for that. I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. That was meant for Gundam. That's fine, though.
現れたか。
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
とくと聞くがいい。
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Alright, let's go. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Ooh, nice. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Nothing special. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
あらら
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
と
I see. Suspicious. Why are you in her room without the key? What? Did something happen? No. It is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What does she mean? The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Hey, Monokuma. Money. No! Got it. Sick. Okay. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. Is that all? Not much here.
あの
The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the dispersions, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
ですが
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
きっと
Her kimono. Her kimono?
あの
Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then, I saw it.
と
Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
確かに
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her.
と
Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
きっと
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her.
私は
I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
西園寺さん
Hyoko,
もしかして
by chance-
着付けでお困りなのですか
by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
バカ何言ってんのさ
バカ
できるに決まってんじゃん
Stupid. What are you saying? What are you saying? Of course I can do it.
だって小泉お姉に教えてもらったんだもんだからもう一人でもできるんだもん
でしたら鏡のある場所でやってみたらいかがですかほらライブハウスの倉庫に大きな鏡がありましたよね
Interesting. The full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue.
大きな鏡を見ながらやればきっとうまくいくはずですよ。 それにあまりお部屋にこもっているのもお体によくありませんし。
So Sonia is probably not the killer. Probably.
あの
That was when she kicked me out.
まさか
Could it be? Kyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Kyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that. She was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
と
I never told this to anyone. I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Sonia's account. Okay. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room. I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Alright, I mean, that was a pretty good clue, actually. I think. There's still things here. I guess I'll talk to Fuyuhiko.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there is no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
You met up with Mikan and me.
and when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki?
As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah! Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies, like Nagito, in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh?
Do you think those two are suspicious?
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
Speaking of Kazuichi, where is he? That might be it, but...
While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mika panicking in front of the hotel. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared.
So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Nope. We went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillow with duct tape.
It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
I don't want to know in advance what I'd plan to do to end up like that. Okay, Fuyuhiko's account. Alright. Next, we shall go to the movie theater? I guess. We can go to Electric Avenue, but I don't think it's going to be very useful. We'll see. Let me see if I can leave immediately. Leave here? It's Kazuichi here. No one's here. This microwave has nothing to do with the incident, okay? So this is a cell phone corner. Looks like they don't get reception. Even with all this variety, they may as well be paperweights. I can't really imagine these pertain to the incident. Okay? There's a lot of electric appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. Anything that might be a good clue? Nope, nothing. This might be, I guess. Various desktop and laptop computers are arranged in a disorderly manner like a pile of oversized trash. They all look like they can still be used, but it looks like they're not connected to the internet. I should forget about that Usami X file for now. I need to focus on the investigation. Okay. I don't think anything's here. Otherwise it wouldn't let me leave. So let's go to the movie theater and watch that movie. I'm very curious about it. And Nagito's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
なるほどね。
I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
おい。
Hey, manager, a customer's here.
呼んだ？
Yes! Did you call me?
あれあ
Huh? Hajime's a customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
れしょうがない
Boo poo
な
poo! I understood you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker?
It's nothing.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid out $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
じゃじゃ
See? It's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
そんな。
You bought this for $1.5 million?
ーんぷっぷ
Poo poo poo. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
どうぞ
Okay. Here you go. It always says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
楽しみに待ってて
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
ね
Hajime, about that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Huh? Why?
No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm.
What? Movie's invitation ticket's been added to the truth bullets. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations.
ダメダメ
Hold on! I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush.
なんちゃらクローで
Hasty boys get hated, you know? They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know?
You can hate me all you want. Okay.
ありえないよ。
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it too.
But even you said you should have just settled with money to get out of seeing that movie.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know?
Just leave me alone. Okay. It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. Okay. Where's the hemp bag? That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it.
Ah! Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it.
If the tote bag is gone, that means...
おやおや
Wow there! Are you interested in buying that tote bag?
残念
Oh, that's just too bad! It's already sold out!
Who'd you sell it to?
バカだな
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it?
Ah! Ah!
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth vaults.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. Poo poo poo. This is exciting. Exciting.
Interesting.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Oh my god, this is high production quality.
出生率より死亡率が多い老人ばかりが住むど田舎に生まれたモノクマは
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. Okay. What?
ある日
Oh.
軍事演習中の攻撃ヘリコプター AH-64 通称アパッチの作る竜巻に巻き込まれてしまい
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise
物見の国に飛ばされてしまいました
and was whisked away to Monomi's country.
故郷のど田舎に帰って老人たちからことあるごとに小銭をせびりたいモノクマは
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
何でも願いを叶えてくれるという魔法使い物見に会いに行く旅を始めました
So he began his journey to see the wizard, Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
その道中で彼は心強い仲間たちと出会うことになります
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
脳みそがない物見かかしと出会ったので自殺を進めたところ
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
首をつって死にました
the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. This is messed up.
途中で勇気のない物見ライオンと出会ったので弓矢で貼り付けにしておきました
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. What?
途中で心のないブリキの物見木こりと出会ったのでバラバラの鉄の塊にしてやりました
He also met Monomi, Tin Man, who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. This is messed up.
そしていろいろあった挙句魔法使い物見のもとにたどり着いたモノクマは
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
なんやかんやで最終的に物見をやっつけて
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
最終的になんとなく彼女が支配していた王国を乗っ取りました
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. What?
こうしてモノクマは老人たちを下僕にしてかき集めた年金で優雅に過ごしましたとさ
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. What the heck? What a terrible movie. That's
めで
it!
たしめでたし
And he lived happily ever after. The end. So the two imitation deaths were obviously the hanging and the arrows, like sticking them to a tree. I wonder if they're planning a third by slicing someone into, by slicing them up.
Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye! Bye-bye!
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. That was a pretty terrible movie.
How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
でも
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that was impossible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now? Or...
If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monome has been added to the truth bullets. Leave here. So, the investigation part seems mostly done. It doesn't seem like there's much left at all. So I'll check the hospital, and then I'll go back and maybe check out the autopsy. And that's it, I think. Kazuichi, you're here. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed in the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit matches its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Okay. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera? Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It was pretty creepy. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was no rope hanging from the ceiling. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, If the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Huh?
Ah, hold on.
あのね、
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was... At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Surveillance monitor video. It's been added to the truth bullets. Okay. So if I go into their rooms, what will I see? Hey, Akane. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. Okay. Looks like there's an open room. Okay, okay. Alright. I'll just go to the conference room like you want me to. I don't know what's in the conference room. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
ね
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
え、だって
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What? Oh, what's fully exposed?
ね
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
え、がっかり
Aw, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
ねえねえ
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
あのね
I got it. Got what?
ほら
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light.
うーん
There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
ほらね
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with that?
まあ
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? Oh, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
ううん
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? It's a folding desk. They probably arranged these inside the conference room during meetings. There's nothing that catches my eye. Let's look at... It's a really big window. The room looks more spacious thanks to that. That's it. So this was a light blocking curtain. That's why it was so pitch black. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
違うよ
I'm not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird. Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
と思うよ
I think. Is she teasing me? What? Chiaki, tell me. It's a projector. Well, it's not strange for it to be in a conference room after all. This probably isn't a clue. I should look somewhere else. What? So what is in there? So that must have been the curtain on the across the stage. But that's really it. There's probably nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Is this even useful? Maybe I'll talk to Akane, and that's it. Phew. I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out. Help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that too loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looks like there's one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Oh, that's it.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! Poo 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 poo! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims. In order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Alright. Where am I at? Okay, I'm at the central island now. Dang, this is forever away. What the heck? Come on, Monokuma Rock. I probably should have just gone left. I bet left was a better way to go. It's fine. I went all the way right. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
My brain works just fine! Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
I see, so you've come to avenge him.
Avenge? That sounds like he died!
Sounds like you say. Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go first.
Oh, hold on! I won't let you escape! Hey! Did you hear what he said?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Of course. Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years. More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Are you excited about that? Who knows? Maybe we're just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
貴様は何を望む
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
ほら
Then let's go.
やってやろうじゃねえか。
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. No Monokuma's around. I was trying to look for free money. Out of the mouth. Roar! Escalator mouth. Mouth escalator. Hype. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Wow, that looks terrible. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, the elevator began its deep descent, as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly slow. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place.
My! It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats.
Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
Why bother?
What?
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Alright. So, let me, check out any skills. Let's set Mekon skill. Mekon skill is going to be really good, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's so busted. Everything is busted with her, with all this stuff. Alright, so let me see what I can buy from Monomi. Slightly increases the time limit for each phase. This might actually help me a lot, but... Increases influence gauge recovery when correct answers are chosen. Don't need that. I think my main issue is time limit. Focus gauge decreases slower. Oh, I already have that. Okay. I already have this. Okay. No, that's fine. Sharpness increased by 2. This is only during the rebuttal showdown. Ooh, sharpness increased by 5. Whatever that means. During logic dive. What is logic dive again? Oh, max speed. I don't need that. Increases turning power. Increases jumping power. Maybe I'll get the time limit one.
It costs 5. How many slots do I have left? Oh, 7. Or I could get... I might get the Fine Blade too, actually. Fine Sword. Yeah, let's just try it out. It's fine. And I could get Lost in Thought too, if I want to later. I can't afford... I can't really use it yet, though. I can only have 7 open points. So let's get Fine Sword. Alright, let's save here. Alright, next. And then we're gonna head out. So next stream, I'll be doing the entire class trial. Which will probably be... Man, I'm actually super busy until like Sunday. So, won't be able to play for a while. But, it's alright. Yeah. Definitely won't be able to do it tomorrow. Or Thursday. Maybe Friday. If I start early. I have something at 8 that I absolutely cannot be late for, so. Yeah. Anyways, if anyone's watching, thanks for staying here. See ya.